What prayer should I pray? I'd say pray the Rosary. Oh, that's boring. That's boring. I can't keep focus. I fall asleep. I can't do this. I can't do that. And I say, well, then get creative. I don't care if you have to play it in the background. There's rosaries that are playing all the time on YouTube, beautiful rosaries that have music attached to them. Whatever it takes to get you into that meditative state, to really focus on the mysteries. What would you say to that, Adam?
Let me share a couple things that have been helpful for me, and they may or may not be helpful for others. But what I have learned over the years is I do one of two things, Deb. One is, with each line of each prayer, I have an internal visualization that goes with that. So the Hail Mary, full of grace, for instance. When I say that, I'm picturing the stone basement, which they build a church around, where they believe the Annunciation happened, which I was able to visit on a pilgrimage. And I picture Gabriel there, and I picture Mary there. And I picture Gabriel saying, Hail Mary, full of grace, and as if I'm present watching this going on. And so I have a visualization like that for every line of each prayer. And I will say it slowly enough to really enter into that, kind of drawing from, our Lectio Divina, the way of praying scripture in a meditative way. I'll try to enter into that visualization and as if it's really happening in front of me. Like imagine you're wearing a virtual reality helmet and you're just immersed in that. You're in that room with the two of them. And not only seeing it, but like feeling in your heart the feeling of the impact that Mary's feeling emotionally from having this experience, this light, maybe this figure that's speaking to her. And I'll do that for each line of each prayer. And if I find that my mind has drifted, and I'm like, oh, I'm finishing a line of one of the prayers, but I've drifted off and I'm thinking about something else, I'll stop and go back as far back as where I lost my attention. And I'll enter into that visualization again. And the challenge is, of course, to enter into it each time like it's the first time.
You're engaging your senses, and that's what we're called to do when we are trying to enter deeply into a without the distractions, is to engage, or like you said, I'm feeling myself in that room. I would even sense what it would even smell like, or what it would, be, what's burning around you, or what's happening around you, right? And then the colors and the feeling and the vibe and everything that that takes place. That's important, I believe, to God, because that's why we're having this human experience, Adam, is to do just that. We're not meant to walk around on autopilot and as robots.